Your group manages to cross to the far side of the Karavian abyss. The large necromantic expanse below you suddenly reconfigured into a giant sprawling tree. As you make it back over to the upper segment of the bank, you watch that the lower segment deep down beneath the area, the sewers that you traveled through before, slowly collapse as the walls behind you begin to come down. The weight of this spell, the weight of the flame, bringing it dragging into a collapsing hole behind you. You throw open the door, drag yourselves through, and find yourselves in the belly of the beast, the origin of the flame. What do you do, everyone?
Leave.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We should do that.
If I might add something to that.
Yeah, bold play. How?
Quickly?
Damn! Why didn't I think of that? Thug jumps down into the crypt area down below. It's a substantial drop, but getting down isn't the hardest thing. The difficult part will be getting back up. Your war goat leaps and lands with a mighty action.
You are so much cooler than the other goat I know.
The goat looks over at you with a vibe of other goats.
Just one.
Shin sprints forward as Thug sort of twitches his head over to the side. Okay, everybody, look out. The floor is actually unstable here. You see a corner, a segment of this crypt where it looks like there's a hole that a coffin dropped through over in the corner. And the closer you look, you start to see coffins from the crypt walls, one by one dropping off and slamming one after the other into the marble flooring. Some cutting through and landing in the sewers down below.
Fuck. Is this our fault?
Not like this specifically, but I'm sure we had a part.
We're one of many, many dominoes that probably fell to make all this happen.
Yeah,
if you're gonna blame us, you have to first blame, like, our parents and their parents and...
Yeah. And the concept of dominoes and
who really knocked down the first domino, if you really think...
Exactly. It probably wasn't us.
Very chicken and the egg.
Guys, stop philosophizing and start helping me stack these piles of corpses so that we can climb over them for our own safety.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Tannhauser.
Here, let's put some of the bulkier ones down at the base. They have a strong foundation.
That's good. We need to reinforce properly.
Jin sort of wiggles the staff of life in his hand in the back, and he's like, I can get a few more charges out of this. I'm worried about overtaxing its abilities. The less we use it, the better.
Yeah, if we're about to get out of here and you explode us, I'm gonna kill you.
Thug begins to hurriedly stack a pile of different different crypts, one on top of the other, and one of them at the base begins to glow. Crap.
What does that mean?
This is where they were storing those skeletons with magic items in there, wasn't it? Okay, everybody climb.
It's fine. Everybody go. Everybody up.
Gently.
Duck under the eldritch energy. Just a heads up. Do not touch the horrible eldritch black and purple tendrils.
Chardonnay limbos.
Are we not doing souvenirs?
Xanthi, you are the sixth one to climb up.
Boy.
Xanthi, as you crawl over, the casket at the bottom starts to hiss. The door pops off, the skeleton jumps out, begins to scream, and attempts to grab you.
Xanthi sees the emerging skeleton, puts her fingers in its eyes like a bowling ball, and tosses that thing. Well, first she looks around to see if there are any pins, but
Is it too much to hope for?
You spin the skeleton, and it whirls through the air, screaming and cackling all the while, teeth chattering as you keep two fingers locked around its eye holes. Its leg swings high, narrowly missing Harlock. It connects with the side of Emil's head, and the magic artifact goes off. There is a pop and a hiss of magic fire as Emil drops to the ground, reduced to the form of a frog.
Oh, pick up the frog.
sorry, Emil.
You pick up the frog. I add Emil to your inventory.
Does the frog have all of his legs?
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, no, the frog does appear to have damage done to one of its legs. Burns are very
Does the frog have a little frog crutch?
very visibly obvious. You know what? It can have a frog
good.
crutch and a tiny frog glasses.
We didn't accidentally discover the cure to amputation.
The prosthetic is unchanged, so it's this frog with like a 4-foot leg just hanging off.
Emil shrinks down to the form of a frog and lets out a tiny.
You remind me of when you were little.
Quick, Wargoat, what did he say?
I don't know. I don't speak frog.
I think he's angry.
Does anyone understand the goat? What? Have you all been able to understand him this entire time?
You understand the goat more through his soulful gaze than you do what he's saying.
Crawl, everyone.
Crawl.
Can I hang on to the skeleton?
The skeleton that turns people into frogs with its vicious kicks. Yeah, if you fail a roll at any point, you're gonna get turned into a random animal, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, it can do things other than frogs? That's big news, actually.
Wow, very
what if it could turn us all into
versatile.
birds?
Mercy's gonna stand by the edge and just like help people get up as quickly as possible.
Mercy, you help people one after the other, and you end up grabbing Jen, Xanthi, getting them through, and I think you do this thing where you're in a segment of the fire that it's like curling around you, and you have your back to it, and you're like interrupting the direct flow of it, and it's just burning up against you, and you create a little path for everybody to travel through.
Go.
Cool.
You're amazing, Mercy.
Everybody makes it in here. As everybody makes it into this segment as the group of guards that you sent off earlier is like, you guys again, so happy to see you. So I did ask about the manager. The manager's back there, so I'm sorry I can't get you your coffee. I'm sorry I can't get you guys your coffee. I think we're all gonna die here.
That's okay. You tried. You should run like we're doing.
Actually, the coffee is back in the direction that we're going to. We're just in a hurry. Can you guys go get it?
Yeah, don't get in our way.
You look at all these guards like one by one piling up, and you actually feel a momentary pang of pity for these individuals who are just caught here. And then Emil lets out a and then the goat and then Jin sighs and turns and looks at the guards and goes, our frog is saying that the inside of those crypts over there should be safe. They are fireproof if you're looking for some sort of refuge. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Everybody looks over at Jin and then at the frog. The frog said that, don't question it. And they start to one by one rush past, throw themselves into the coffins, and then they're just hiding in there, to be honest.
Good
Well,
luck.
that's perfect, because if they die, they're already in their coffins.
It might also take them to a whole new area, depending on the coffin.
I don't think I've heard of any coffins working like that before.
I will never again underestimate the eyesight of a frog.
Okay. How do we limbo under all this nonsense? What are we looking at
God,
here?
that's so much fucking fire.
It's so much fucking nonsense.
Xanthi, you got that shield charm still?
I check it. Is it recharged yet?
It is recharged. All of your gear will recharge once per room.
Okay, everybody, snuggle up, like the snuggliest you've ever snuggled.
Everybody huddle.
That's shockingly cute for you.
And buy me dinner first.
I'm going to try not to burn anyone.
Mercy, I'm gonna get on your shoulders.
Ah.
I clamber up.
Are you sure being taller is going to be beneficial in a dome? I don't want you to get beheaded.
Oh, that's a good way. I clamber down.
Yeah, the smoke inhalation also, like, you gotta think about that. It is a fire.
It is a fire.
Just hang on to me like a little spider monkey or something.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I do that.
Okay, whoever is touching my tail, you have very soft hands.
So I assume wanted to get out of the circle.
You start to move forwards as the shield charm extends this big bubble out, and you start to work your way there. Okay. Going good so far. Going good. Okay. Everybody just sort of scooch down for the hallway portion Good.
Yep.
Good.
Incredible.
You make it over to the other side, you have a temporary burst of clean air, and then you see the origin of the Renegade customer service spell. It is now a whirl of incomprehensible speech. One character overlaid on top of the other as it screeches, attempting to help you to the best of its ability. Okay, anyone, ideas for this room?
We kill it.
Gregor, be my guest.
We confuse it. Oh, never mind. Gregor's already killing it. Okay.
I release Marcus from my baby Bjorn.
Thank you. I felt so safe.
Gregor looks at this thing with his special eyes, activating his bread brain, and immediately blood starts gushing from his nose.
Oh no!
Gregor, as you look at this, everything that you've limited yourself to looking at, especially recently, has been a somewhat localized phenomenon. This is no longer localized to this room alone. It's spread throughout the bank, and it is fueled by hundreds and hundreds of magic items, all adding to this arcane blaze. All of that information, not only of what this fire is, but every single item that it's absorbed, rushes through your mind all at once, and you're like, yeah, I'll walk up and kill it, and then just and yeah, this one's a little too much for you, I'm gonna be honest.
Gregor hits the ground.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Okay.
That's bad.
I can try and distract it while you guys go around.
Loading. All right, I'm loading him in the baby Bjorn. He's going in.
Okay, good. I'll stand over here.
It reminds me of when he was little.
Wait, I have an idea.
You do?
I'm gonna huck the skeleton at the thing.
Ooh, okay.
You spin it. You whip it around and toss it in, and the skeleton whizzes through the air, flies end over end, lands inside of the spell, and you see a for a split second.
Did it do anything?
Do any? Everybody sort of squints, and then you see it starts to twist and tendril and billow inwards and billow inwards and billow inwards, and it sort of starts to fuse up at a singular point.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is good. Let's start moving. Let's start moving. This is good.
Let's start walking. This is good.
I kind of want to see what it becomes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, screw that.
Well, yeah, but we can walk while we do that, right?
Jin's squinting at it, and he's like, I believe we should start moving a little more quickly. The miracle of this life is not one to be witnessed.
Okay, yeah, we'll hustle.
Oh.
What?
It's gonna be like a super frog?
Not one to be witnessed, or like one that would kill us to witness, or just would be very unpleasant for us to witness.
It's going to be magnificent, certainly.
It's giving birth.
Why do you seem so fascinated? He says, turning over and looking at Harlock.
I have a few guesses.
You start to make your way down the hallway, and the flame binds inwards more and more and more, and it seems like you dealt with this localized segment of the spell, but it twists in and almost creates a cocoon. And Harlock, you look back and stare at it here. From your side as the frog baps your arm like, we gotta move. And then from
But the miracle of life, Emil.
From inside the cocoon, you just hear a and the goat, like, turns and looks over at you and is, like, sort of tilts its head. And, what cuts through the side of the cocoon is a spectral claw absolutely wreathed in fire. And, you come to a realization that, Xanthi, and I am so proud to be saying this as your GM, you have birthed the customer service bear?
Oh my god.
It starts to rip its way out of this fiery cocoon as the frog, the goat, Jin. Oh, we're going to die, okay.
You've abandoned your child.
Go.
Continue to abandon that child, please. Thank
Let's
you.
do it. I'm going to linger behind for just a moment here, and as we go further down the hallway, I'm going to try and erect a shadow wall so that it looks like there's just a black wall there and no actual tunnel. It's like Looney Tunes Roadrunner style shenanigans.
Of course, you summon up your shadow wall, and then, of course, using your magic in the bank,
I was gonna say
the customer service, the now cop
God damn it, I
customer.
thought it wouldn't matter now.
Listen, it only matters in one capacity right now.
Okay.
This customer service spell wants to provide the best banking experience possible, and it is on the lookout for unsanctioned use of magic. So you summon the shadow wall, and you hear the bear turn, and it goes up before you perceive its horrific form, and it closes behind, and you and the goat share a knowing look as you hear slam up against the wall, and you start to just move back in this direction as you're against the wall again.
I think I did an oopsie.
Guys, I got bad news.
Yeah.
Normal fire up ahead. That brush fire we started, yeah.
Normal fire
Right.
is so...
good news for Mercy.
Yeah, I can... Wait, not with Gregor on me. Hang on.
Here, I can help too.
Yeah, all right. Here. God, none of you are very strong, are you? Wait, the goat. I set Gregor, like, his stomach down, so he's just, like, hanging off the side of the goat. Right, that's going to have to do.
Mercy, you're so fuzzy.
Okay, what the hell can we do here?
Going to ignore that comment.
What a lovely beard you have.
Frowns loudly.
Harlock, from your side here. It seems like Emil wants to be placed on top of the animal tower.
Oh, okay, I guess. Puts him down on top of the other animal, Gregor.
On top of, the greatest animal of all, man.
Mercy, why are you so slimy and clammy?
I am going to
Boy.
grab a collapsible shovel out of my sack and start trying to just fucking dig a fire break and get any burning matter away from this edge of the pit.
I think what I'm going to try and do is... So we've got a lot of, like, steel wall and whatnot, right?
Yes.
Mercy is just going to superheat her hand to essentially, like, saw off as much as possible and then press it up against it so that we can at least get a bend around here that people can walk around. Just to create...
That's very
That
smart.
is a great idea. Okay. I will attempt to help Mercy. Maybe I'll dig a little trench so that we can wedge it in there.
You know what? That'd be great because we do not want to stay here long.
No.
The best part is that's probably not even steel, so you can get through it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yes. Thog watching this, wipes a single tear from his eye. I took all those fire safety classes so seriously. As you dig your little fire break, Jin will move over and actually assist you, Mercy.
Yeah, I figure Mercy and Marcus are able to try and like get this thing wedged and lined up appropriately, diagonal like this with the metal. That way people can just take a hard turn and just go around the fire as much as possible without having to worry about it actually licking them.
Yeah, even if it gets a little toasty, there's not going to be any naked flame.
You create a little area to get everybody through, and Jin actually starts to sort of like move his hands, and the air in the room starts to shift, and he sort of guides the flame out and away, making it pulling it away from your little pathway, and actually making it burn this wall a little bit more, but that's not your problem. So you all create
here then. Okay, cool.
Yes, and you create a little passage through as your squad makes its way forward. You feel the bear beating down behind you. It eventually rips through Marcus's shadow wall like a delicious trash bag to devour what's inside, but all you see at the end of the tunnel are two horrific glowing eyes that quickly split into 4 and then 6.
Oh, don't like that.
You scramble your way away. Its body is a little too big to fit through that tunnel right now, but it's trying.
Let's go. Let's not meet my horrible child.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Mercy, how about once everyone's past this, we can use this metal and just try and wedge it into that tunnel?
I was just thinking that as well.
Great, cool, I'll help.
Hold on. Is there anything that we can etch into this to make it look like a door that he's not allowed to go through?
Ooh, okay, I see what you mean, yes.
You could write "Do not enter" on it.
No bears.
Well, we don't.
Do not enter, especially bears.
I don't want it to be discriminatory.
You don't want to be racist.
What else do you want me to do? What other option is there?
Right, no pets.
Do not open unless you are this
Wait,
one
I know.
specific person.
She, using a superheated finger, writes no shirt, no shoes, no service, and just presses it up against the wall. All right.
Good answer. Good answer.
Damn, yeah.
That was a choice. He chose not to dress up.
That's true. I'm impressed. I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have just gone with the no bears thing, and I would probably feel bad about that for the rest of my life.
You'd be an insane person if you had thought of it.
What does that mean?